Now this has got to be pretty special as well. There's trees and all sorts in front of Omar, but he can't get this ball into the air. He's got to try and run it to the hole.
Yeah, I mean, his only advantage is he will be looking straight up the green, and that running shot will move the ball up that tier. He's played that beautifully. Now, come on, chase up.
And now slow down. Oh, steady, steady. Is it going to hold? Oh, it does. It does. Just about hangs on.
As do his chances. He's hanging on in there just. Ian Marshall's approach shot, worth another look. Finds his composure, finds his rhythm. Absolutely stunning third shot here. Keeps himself right in this playoff, and the result tells the story.
Yeah, he's going to have to make that putt to make that shot count, but you know, for the time being, let's just enjoy.
Now back to our leader, another look at his second shot. Like I said, I'd have expected this middle of the green. He's just taken the stick out, nerves of steel, and leaves himself 20 feet for his second birdie in a row.
Well, that would be unbelievable. No wonder Chris Dyson is smiling, the man from Goodwood. But what about this shot from Omar Butt?
Yeah, left himself with a completely different challenge. Needed to play a low running shot here. Executed the shot fantastically. Just a little unlucky not to drag up a little closer to the flag there.
But in the end, he stayed on the green stuff. And his chance is technically still alive, but Chris Dyson is going to try and bury everybody here. Now, Tom Muldoon, we said it was a fearsome putt. This one, really tough to read.
Yeah, coming up the tier, a lot of swing off the left. I mean, number one, he's got to get the pace right. And if it goes in, it really will be a bonus. Yeah, worked so hard on his line there, just forgot to hit it. That tier really baffled him. And again, just playing into Dyson's hands here, these three competitors.
Well, this is an interesting choice of club.
Yeah, fourth shot here for Butt. Has to go in. He's fancying it with the chip. I'd have expected him to putt it. Like we say, a bit of local knowledge and very clumsy there. He's leaving himself, you know, a good 8-10 feet there for 5. Dyson's got a putt to take this 3 under into this playoff. Players starting to look a little dejected.
Yeah, it's a tough one to take. And this is a chance now for Chris Dyson to absolutely put the lid on this playoff. His second birdie chance in 2 holes. Go on. Oh no, didn't come back for him, and well, that's a nervy one back.
Yeah, a bit of chicken on the bone there. He's left himself a good 3 or 4 feet for his par. Wouldn't have expected to see that. I was expecting to see that die in the front edge or barely make the hole.
Well, it was putting that cost him at the park. Chris Dyson, when he made the playoff there. Omar Butt was very unlucky to lose out to Dave Just in a close one at the Oxfordshire. This one has to drop. It doesn't. Oh dear, Omar Butt's in trouble. Those will be changing very shortly. Chris Dyson just talking to Justin Rose's former caddy about the way forward. The way forward is certainly up for him. For Omar Butt though, oh my goodness, if only he could go back to the tee. Muldoon then, this is tough.
Yeah, swinger off the left. He's already seen his playing partner just leave it low. Williams' reaction tells the story there. Another one slides by. Dyson will have a calculator out here, working out how many he's leading by.
One over for Tom. Goes from 1 under to 1 over in the space of a hole. And that's what this playoff hole 2 can do to you. This has got to drop now to really make that shot in count. It hasn't.
And another one slides by the edge. As you said, he needed to make that shot into the green count, and letting that putt slide by really has left a gaping opening for our tournament leader Dyson.
Ian Marshall, all that good work into the green, despite the fact he had to drop from the water. He ends up at 1 over. And Chris Dyson, pressure falling away from those massive shoulders. In it goes, sweet as a nut, a 3-shot lead going through to the last tee.
Yeah, punching the air there tells the story. He knows exactly where he stands.
Where he stands is in total control of this playoff. Chris Dyson just trying to keep control of the emotions as he heads to the third tee. The conclusion to this one after the break. Welcome back to the conclusion of the playoff here at the Trilby Tour International Amateur Final at the Buckinghamshire. It's been a glorious day's weather. Conditions have been perfect for golf, but I think everybody, the crowd, the contenders, and certainly us in the commentary box, we're shell-shocked about what's happened over the last two holes. It's all been about one man, Chris Dyson from Goodwood Golf Club, the man that made it through after missing a short putt in the playoff at the Park. Is now looking at claiming the big one, the overall title. There's wife Jo to the left of that picture, smiling as she sees hubby move on to the tee. And for Chris Dyson, the realisation is gradually starting to sink in, and I think he's trying to keep right on top of those emotions at the moment, because he's still got one more demand, the tee shot here at this very tricky par 3 18th.
Fitting finishing hole for our International Amateur Trilby Tour final. Stunning par 3 here, measuring 165 yards. Expect to see the flag in the back left corner, making the whole play a little bit longer today. Water on the right hand side. Players can't see that from the tee, but that will be in the back of their minds. 6 or 7 bunkers tucked around the green. Lots still to play for.
It really is a dream hole going back to the clubhouse. That's where the crowd will be, expectantly awaiting the tee shots to be flown in. And there's a fair few around the tee box as well to watch this man, Chris Dyson from Goodwood Golf Club, in complete control of this playoff, it has to be said. And Matt, I guess this is his last test.
Absolutely, 4 here and he wins. Yeah, he's really just got to find the putting surface. He's hit great shot after great shot after great shot today, so don't expect anything but another stunning tee shot.
Well, he looks anxious. This one's moving left. Oh, it's over the back. Is he going to get lucky? That's the big question. He is. He's got a shot.
Yeah, and looks to be sitting well as well. Not much green to work with there, but he knows 4's good enough to take this final.
The guys at the back of the tee box, they're just thinking maybe this man is human after all.
Now Ian Marshall needs to pull out all the stops. Nothing worse than a 2 here. 3 shots back, got to jam it in there close, make our leader think. But I think the reaction tells a story. He's caught that heavy. Expecting to see this short and left.
Sand it is, and exactly where Matt Woods said it would go. Tom Muldoon then. All these little movements in his pre-shot routine. This music absolutely perfectly suited to the Irishman.
Yeah, tight tee shot, those trees left and right, really going to make him think. Again, another one, just looks like he's caught the ground first.
And the signs of tension are still there. It plays havoc with the swing when those muscles tighten up. And Tom Muldoon knows he's in trouble. Chris Dyson, the man to beat, remains so. Just Omar Butt to come. Unfortunately for Omar, his chances disappeared at the last playoff hole. Oh, he likes it. It looks good. It's all about pride here for Omar. It's a brilliant shot.